everybody, so this is a viewer requested video. Not done a video in a long time. We're here at Llandudno station, also known as Llandudno in Welsh. That's about my limits of Welsh. We're gonna have a look around here today and see what we can see. So it's been a while, but I'm back. See what sights we have in Llandudno, and hopefully it won't rain too much. Okay guys, let's go. Okay, just coming onto the promenade. Is the mountain, the Great Orme. As you can see in the foreground there, there's a big pier, a little wheel, a few hotels dotted around here. It's quite busy, not too busy, it's a bit busy because everyone's got a holiday today in the UK. Well, most people have. It's the Mad Hatter on the side of that, but you can go up in a tram as well, which we'll try and do later. And it's actually forecast rain today, typical English weather. Said all week that it's going to be sunny, but as you can see, a big rain cloud there. A lot of people out walking the dogs. I think I might be the youngest person here. Not so young anymore. There's people actually swimming in that water. It must be absolutely freezing. Stone cold. It's cold enough just outside the water. I can imagine how cold that water is right now. My God. So this is your typical Welsh seaside resort. Kids with blades. Can't believe they're going in the water. Mad. Braver than me.
Anybody else in, ladies and gentlemen, on the midday sailing tour boats just on for the next 10 rounds?
Don't mess with these seagulls.
You lads come along with us?
Got boat trips. Wonder how much it is. £6 or £8? Can't tell. But that's 8. Been upgraded 8 for a boat trip. Gotta probably go up the mountain first, or along the pier first, then up the mountain. Get a bit of lunch. Gotta be careful of your fish and chips because the seagulls will swoop down and just eat them. So very busy down here at Llandudno Pier. Lots of kids, little arcades and places to spend money. Some little cafes and places here to buy food. Pastry and pies and donuts. Entertainment for you. Tunes. Golden oldies. For people who still buy CDs. Don't mess with the golden oldies. We're getting towards the end of the pier, but I think you can come off the pier and walk up the mountain from here. Looks like you can get up there from the pier. wild ride. So that's where people are queuing for a cable car to get to the top. You can go all the way around up there and all the way back. On the other side, actually, I think it's a bit steeper, the mountain. But you can just walk up this bit here. There's people just climbing up the side of the, more like a hill really than a mountain. But so we made it to the end of the pier, and there's I think it's a bar or arcade actually behind me. There's probably some restaurants as well. You can smell some food, some greasy food. Dogs everywhere, roaming wild. Typical bar at the end of the pier. Dogs going wild at the very end of the pier now. So, there's people fishing down there. You need to pay £5 to do some fishing. So they only had like greasy food, so I didn't fancy anything too greasy, so it's carrot cake and tea. Time to head off the pier to the mountain. So just past the pier, down that way you go up a hill and you can get to the tram station at the top of the hill. Lots of hotels up here as well, bed and breakfast, all that kind of thing. But this is we're going towards the tram that goes to the top of the mountain. Let's see if there's any available. Looks like there's a big queue. So after queuing for about 20 minutes, we're about to leave. Across the way there you can just see a little fish and chip shop. Might try that one later. And the tram's full, but they're every 10 minutes, so it's not too bad. As you can see, there's lots of houses on the way up, some pubs and just local houses, some getting redeveloped because they're really old. Yeah, you can see people there getting ready for the Jubilee, celebrating. It's pretty slow getting up the hill. So just after halfway up, we have to change to get onto another tram because one of the trams runs on tracks. The one's a bit different, I think. You go through this little museum as you're going through, but no one seems to stop. Yeah, so we're getting on the tram now, and it's a little bit further up. You could walk from here quite easily. But everyone's got tickets to go all the way up, so I'm going to use that. So I made it to the top of the Great Orme. I was trying to get fish and chips, but they said there's 15-minute wait for fish and chips, and I'm hungry. Fish cake and chips with Tango. Sorry, Tess. There's where I got off at the tram over there. If you get the cable car, you come round the back of where I'm sat now, round the back of the restaurant, near the pier where we saw before. And people have made all these like stone things over there. A little miniature golf course at the top here, just next to the restaurant. A few people playing. It's still decent weather at the moment, and you can just walk towards the hill at the back, and you'll see more of the sea, which is the opposite side of the pier that we saw before. So to the right we've got some small farmers' fields, and to the left is the view of the sea, a big overcast cloud there. Right, get a bit out of breath now. Don't bring any hiking shoes. This is the top here where you go for the cable car. There's a nice view from the top of Llandudno. Lots of people sat up here. There's the cable car station next to the cafe. There's 3 different ways you can come up: by car, or by tram, by cable car. Sorry for my heavy breathing, getting a bit old and fat, been in England too long. There's the peak. Okay, so we're here at a limestone quarry. They use this for making bridges in Wales and different parts of Wales, but also they've found dinosaur bones and fossils in here, supposedly. And people have made these little signs that you can see from a distance, some bigger than others. But you can see this as soon as you get off the tram. You can climb up it, around it, and there's the restaurant that I was at before. Back up the hill. Okay, time to head back down. The rain cloud's getting a bit darker, so don't want to be stuck up a mountain when it's raining. I could have walked down, but the views are quite good from this tram. The queue for the cable car was huge, so I left that one. There's also a few buses that go down as well, but it's a nice view from here coming back down. So for those that don't know, this is a very old tradition called Punch and Judy in the UK. Old children's entertainment before TVs and things like that. The kids seem to be enjoying it, especially this little lad here going out with his sword. Go on, son. Go on. Well, all that walking and the crocodiles are making me hungry, so I'm going to find some dinner. So that's the end of my little trip to Llandudno. See you next time, everybody.